Hi guys, today is a bit of a different video. I'm actually repressing two products. I did repress products before, but I never filmed it. I'm not the best doing it, so that either goes really wrong or it actually goes well. Let's see. The first one I want to repress is my blush. This is my Project Pan blush. As you can see, the pan is already quite considerably big, and I like that. The only thing is because it wears off in a weird way, as you can see, it's really bumpy because there are these flecks of highlighter in there. So that's, by the way, that's the Ciate Glow To in Pinch Me blush, and so I find now the product, it doesn't pick it up too well. So I thought, okay, I would just repress it, put it back in the pan. I'm not sure how well this one will go because I never repressed a product which is like one of these baked jelly products. So let's see. So this is a typical baked blush. When you swatch it, you can't really see it at all actually. That's not good. Let's try it here. There we go. Much better. I love this one. It's a really, really nice one. I just wanted to pick up the product a bit better on the brush. And the second one I want to repress is my, well, you can see actually, it is a set, but I only want to repress the bronzer because the highlighter, I might repress that one at another point because it starts to seal over a bit. But this is just a bronzer. I like it, but now, whoops, it's just getting a bit bad to use because the pan is now so big and it picks up the product quite badly from the corners. So I want to just repress it and put it in the middle of the pan. So this is from Makeup Revolution. This is the Revolution Renaissance Glow set. I think it's like a copy of the Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's called Hollywood Glow or something. I do like this one. It's really, really nice. As you can see, I mean, that bronzer is nearly gone. I just want to have a chance of using it a bit better, so I get it out of the corners of this pan. This one will be a tricky one to repress because I don't really want to touch this product at this time yet, the highlighter next to it. So I'll just need to have to try to get it out carefully here in the corners. So to repress, I have little glass containers, which are just little shot glasses to be honest. I have the isopropyl alcohol. I use the same thing to disinfect my makeup, for example. And I have two little wooden sticks. I will start with the blush because I think this will be the easier one. Wow, it will be the more interesting one because I don't know how it will react to the repressing, but it will be the easier one because I'm not worried to destroy something in the pan next to it. This is a really weird, sorry, actually you can't really see. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. This is a bit better. It's a really weird consistency. It's a powder, but it feels a bit, as you can see already, even when you go in, it's not like completely powdery. That's the thing with baked products. Some of them are really brittle and weird. They usually don't have a proper metal pan. They usually have like a net. So this is what I'm... Ah, yeah, there it comes actually. This is what I expect below here as well. Okay. We have the biggest bits out. So now I can work on it a bit in the pan. Yeah, this is a very typical one of these little nets underneath to keep the product in the pan. It says in the middle, made in Italy. I actually try to get a bit of the product here out of the holes as well. I hope, to be honest, I really hope this one doesn't change too much. I really like this blush. Saying that though, if it goes horribly wrong, I have a backup blush. I have the same one again as a backup. I just like it so much. I'm relatively good at the moment when it comes to backups. I used up a lot recently and I'm trying not to buy anything new, but I do like blushes, and sometimes when you see a blush you're just thinking, oh, I really want it. Okay, I think I really got most of the product out. The reason I really want to get it out of these holes because I don't want to waste any product, and I will clean the pan before I repress the blush in there. So I'll properly clean it out and use some isopropyl alcohol. Okay, that looks good to me. I will quickly go to the bathroom and properly wash this and clean it out, and then I will be back. Okay, there we are. As you can see, very clean. Just warm water, bit of soap, and then I dabbed it with the isopropyl alcohol. So that's all clean. Very happy with that little pan. Does it say anything else actually in the middle? It did say made in Italy and then just a number. Okay, so yeah, very happy with that. We put it to the side, our little compact. Then the baked product, the crumbs, you need to make them a bit smaller, otherwise you will have issues mixing the isopropyl alcohol in it. One thing I found quite interesting, some products are repressed. I actually used too much isopropyl alcohol, but I did like it because in the end it was quite easy to pour it, like literally pour it back into the pan. I just had to dry it a bit longer, a few more days, and I pressed it in between every now and then. But with this one I will not try that too much because to be honest, yeah, as I said, it's the first time I do this type of product and I'm not sure how to react. So there we have it, our mix. Now, whoops, pushing everything over here. Put a bit of the alcohol in. That was too much. Oh well. Focus. There you can see it, and now you just stir it. If you want a better repressing consistency, use less than I just used. That's when you try to repress and look at the camera, because normally it's enough if you have like consistency of little nuggets. Stir, stir, stir. Okay, I think I'm actually happy with that. Yeah. There's the product in the glass, and now I will literally just shovel it in here. How do we do that best? Maybe I can zoom in a bit more. There we go. Okay. I try to salvage from the product as much as possible. The thing is though, because I clearly used a bit of alcohol, I can't really press it yet, because the thing is, when you use a little paper towel to repress it with that consistency, the paper towel, when there's too much moisture, actually pulls out a lot of the color, and I don't really want to lose any of the color. Okay, there we go. It's actually quite a lot. It didn't look as much in the, whoops, sorry, my hand hit in the way. It didn't look as much in the pan. Okay, I will leave it for now like that, and I will quickly do the bronzer. Okay, here we have the bronzer. This one I will just chop up while it's still in the pan, because this one I just want to be careful that I don't lose any of the highlighter. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Sorry, actually, I just see, you can't really see it. There we go. I will quickly clean. So this one was a bit more tricky to clean because I can't just use warm water and soap or cold water or anything. I used a cloth, one of my trusty microfiber cloth, cleaned it all out and then dabbed it with isopropyl alcohol, so all clean. And we have the bronzer leftovers in here. Some might say, is it worth it, this little product, to repress? Yeah, it is. Because the thing is, I don't really want to waste, and I do really like this bronzer. Although I do look forward when this one is empty, because the next one I will use, I have it already ready to here. It's the Kiko Milano one. Actually, I don't know if you know that one. It's huge. It's like 20 gram. I really like this one, and it smells like chocolate. I think it was last year's summer edition, Summer 02 Baked Bronzer Mediterranean Tan. And this one, it actually is not that dark. I'm really pale, but I actually can use it. Oh, I still have other products on my arm, so ignore that swatch. Let's swatch it down here. There we go. And when you blend it out, it's actually really nice, and I do like it, and it smells like chocolate. I only realized recently. But we go further with this one, this time only a tiny little bit, please. Okay, I think this time I was a bit better, a bit more conservative. Yeah, definitely. Okay, good. So we mix it all together. Well, that looks interesting, doesn't it? So let's get this right into the pan. By the way, you can see the blush one now started to settle, which is quite nice. There we go. Okay, my camera suddenly stopped, but I didn't do too much more. I literally just emptied the glass of product into the little pan. It looks like a little pile of brown stuff. Let me show you. There it is. As you can see, not that much product left, but as I said before, I still want to use it up. And now I gently press it in. I think I will actually not press it too much more, because this one I do not aim on pressing it into the corners, because this is always a nightmare to get the bronzer out of the corners. There we go. Now we let it dry. Funnily enough though, I just realized, look, red. That's quite a red undertone, because where I pressed it, my tissue got red. There we go though. Doesn't look the prettiest, but it really will help you in finishing up the product. So I will put this one now to dry. I will leave it open, of course. And the other one, this is our lovely blush. I would dab it slightly, but not too much, because I am a bit worried that it's a bit too fluid, but I want to take a bit of the excess alcohol out. Looks funny. Okay, this one might be better to have something round. Hi guys, so now we have 2 days later, and whoops, both of the repressed powders look good. You can see, focus, you can see a bit of cracking in the pan, a tiny little bit. I don't mind that though, because at the end of the day this will be so much easier for me to use up. And I'll also swatch it for you guys. Whoops, that wasn't very good, and not really on camera. Let's do it again. Let me do a double swatch. So this is my bronzer. Excuse the noise, the window is open. Very nice, very happy with the repressing, and this is of course the blush. Very, very nice. My absolute favorite blush, and as you can see, let me move the camera a bit in the light. It performs wonderfully, and I'm looking forward using this one up. So I'm very, very happy with the repressing. I'm really glad I did it. I think that way the two powders will be so much easier to use actually. They're nice and repressed, and it makes it easier. Usually the repressing also makes it a bit easier to pick up products. So when you have very pigmented products and you repress them, you need to be very careful. I mean, these ones are quite well pigmented, but not too much. Like the bronzer is actually quite nice, which is why I like it, because I'm quite pale. But yeah, that's it for me. Repressing made easy, hopefully. I don't do it too often, so I hope it didn't look too clunky for you. But see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye!